Taehyung is waiting for the perfect person to come along. Taehyung been through so much in his life. He worked so hard for everything he has gotten and what he has now to the present day. It seems as if everyone rejected him, especially when it came to love, but he finally met the right person who can love him. Taehyung is keeping his person a secret because Taehyung don't want the public to know who he really loves. He feels like he's a very strong individual when it comes to keeping secrets about his personal life. He don't want to include everyone into his business, especially the BTS group. Taehyung really wants to have a future with the person who he loves, but he feels like he's fighting the world just to keep a private personal life. Taehyung been through so much in his life, especially graduating from out of school, jumping right into a BTS group and performing, becoming the famous artist that he is. He has been through so much, especially within a group. He really wants to build his own identity outside of the group and have a personal life, be in love, make someone happy. Do Taehyung see a future as far as with marriage? Yes, he does. He has a beautiful person that he has his eyes on. She loves him dearly. She wants to be with him for the rest of her life. She wants to have babies with him because he is so special to her. She really trusts him, and she's been so loyal since the BTS group started. They've been dating, but now he has found the right one. He's been through numerous relationships, but this person is the right one for him because she's very strong, even though she's very guarded because she's been hurt before. But Taehyung makes her feel very good and very loved. Taehyung found the right person, the right soulmate, but everyone keeps doubting him, underestimating him. He really wants to be with her for the long term. He's really praying that this relationship can work, but he has to be very patient when it comes to falling in love and jumping right into a serious committed relationship with the person who he admires. He's not ready to open up and express to the world what he's actually feeling for this person. But everyone wants to know, will Taehyung ever settle? Yes, he will. But right now, he needs to put priorities first, which is the BTS group. He's still young. He's still looking for, the right time to actually just be able to say, okay, now I can enjoy my personal life. Taehyung has been happy for a very long time with this person. She's loving, she's kind, she's someone who he's always wanted to be with. They've been off and on for a very long time. They took breaks here and there, but now Taehyung feels like he doesn't want to take any more breaks. Even though he knows his schedule is just so busy, he wants to settle. He wants to live a normal life. He been through a lot of heartbreaks. He been through a lot of hurt, and he don't want to do this anymore to her. He wants to be able to build with this soulmate who he wants to be with for a long time, a long term. He wants to be happy, Taehyung. Okay? He doesn't want to be judged. He wants to be accepted by the world, by the group, and everyone has a great understanding of what he really loves and wants. Sometimes Taehyung feels like he's trapped between the BTS group and his love life. He just wants to have a happy relationship with the person who he loves. He don't want to be judged anymore because he feels like everyone overreacts. Everyone looks at him and say, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. He feels like he's playing tug of war with BTS group. And this is what the spirit guides are showing. The tug of war, feeling like you have to guard yourself or hide from showing everyone who you love because you're fearing that everyone would get angry. He just wants to be happy. He wants to be happy. He wants to ride into the sunset with the person who he loves and be happy. He doesn't want to guard himself anymore. He doesn't want to hide what he really loves, who he really loves, and what he does on his personal time. He wants to be able to trust again. He wants to be able to just be free like he was before he joined the BTS group. It's so much judgment, and this drives him crazy. He don't want anyone to sabotage what he has going with the person. He just wants to be happy and live his life and build this great happy family foundation with the person who he loves. He don't want people to look down on him because he's falling in love and he's growing up. He's growing up, and he feels what he feels for a reason, because he's turning into someone different now. You know, he doesn't want to hide anymore. So many people that just want to just, come at him a certain way, like he's supposed to be a certain way, Taehyung, but he's who he is, and he wants to be happy. He don't want to hide anymore. He wants to show everyone, you know what? This is who I love. This is who I want to be with. And I want to have a personal life. I'm still with the BTS group, but I still want to have a personal life. And that's what he wants the public to know. He don't want to hide his emotions anymore. He don't want to have to hide the person who he loves. He wants to come out of that shell and allow others to enjoy and see how happy he really is. Will Taehyung ever get married? Yes, he will. But right now, he's still trying to grow as a person. Right now, he's just dating. He's enjoying life. He do have a person that he do see as a soulmate, but he's not rushing the process right now. He's just enjoying life, as you know. He doesn't want anyone to come in between of what he has going on with the person. He just wants to be happy. He want to be able to make his partner happy. He don't want to feel like he needs to create a balance because he have to. He want to create this balance with this person in his career because he want to. And this is something that he always wanted, for sure. Miss Jeon is waiting for Jungkook to come from the military permanently so she could be able to be more closer with him. It seems as if Jungkook is not really happy because he's very separated from her. He misses her. He will fight anyone who gets in the way of his love. He really has strong emotions for Miss Jeon. He wants her to wait for him because he is really, really hoping that she would not leave him while he's doing his military service. She really loves him, and she's going to wait and continue to focus on her goals until her and Jungkook can physically be around each other. As of right now, she's very guarded. She's trying to make the right choices in her life. She really don't want to be distracted, but she can't help it but to think about Jungkook. Miss Jeon is hurting inside. She doesn't know which direction to go in because that's all she thinks about is Jungkook, because he is the love of her life. He is her everything. She sits back and she thinks about the family foundation that she wants to create with him. She wants to build a family. She wants to bear children with him. But she knows that time is going to be ticking for a while because he's in the military. She knows that he has a lot on his plate right now, but soon her and Jungkook will be together because they are meant to be. They are soulmates, and that's what's going to bring the smile on her face when she realizes that he's being released out of military permanently and they could be together as one. Jungkook is hurting inside because he missed every moment with her. He sees her as a beautiful empress. He wants her to bear his children, and he wants to be able to just continue to move forward in life with her and be married and have this bright, beautiful, happy family foundation. But it's hard right now because he's fighting. He's fighting to save the world in the military. And he just wants to be able to make it back to her, the love of his life, Miss Jeon. And hopefully he can go public and let everyone meet who she is, the beautiful person who took his heart away. But right now he knows he has a lot on his plate. It hurts him, but he knows that Miss Jeon can wait for him because she's very strong. She has a strong personality, and he knows that she will not leave him for anyone because she's deeply connected to him. He has a lot of love for her, and he knows their love is so strong that it won't break. They will not break up. She will continue to wait for Jungkook until he's done with his military. And that's the only thing that's separating them and holding them away from each other. Jungkook is really hurting inside. He misses every moment of Miss Jeon. He just wants to hold her, kiss her, and just be there with her. He cannot wait to start bearing children with her. He cannot wait until the day they get married. And Miss Jeon feels the same way because she loves him so much. They both have like this strong chemistry with each other, spiritually connected. Jungkook is really in a dark place right now, but he's trying to keep it together. That's all he do is dream about her, holding her, kissing her, being close to her. He knows that there's so much darkness around right now because they are apart, and the darkness comes from the energy that they are creating because they're missing each other, and they're so angry because they cannot be connected as one right now. But once they finish what they need to do, you'll start to see more blessings come their way, and Miss Jeon will be happy, and Jungkook will be happy as well. And then they both can start working on their family, building this great happy family foundation, and no one can get in the way of what they're trying to build, because what they're building is love. They're trying to build something very special, long term, and she's really waiting for him, Miss Jeon. She cannot wait until he gets out of the military and serving his military time so that they can be together as one, because she loves him so much. There's so much deep connection between the both of them. It's unbearable. They are so connected that it's like they can feel one another minds. They can hear each other minds. They can hear each other thoughts. I mean, it's just like Miss Jeon is just so infatuated with him. Like, she really does care for Jungkook, and she will wait as long as she have to until he comes home, because she wants to be with him. She don't want to see him with anyone